Hey, good afternoon, folks. Today I'm going to be doing a quick video about this one YouTuber I came across while I was watching another YouTube clip or live stream from Scotty. But this account's called Stocks and Crypto Plays. Looks like he goes by AquariusAngel24 on Twitter. This is his most recent video on December the 10th. So I'm going to quickly play through it, and I'm going to be rebutting some of the terrible points he makes on this.
Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. I have an amazing video for you today. I'm so excited to tell you about what I'm going to share with you.
So he talks about Coinbase.
Stock, okay? You
3,
ready?
2, 1.
$500 million. That's what they have on cash reserves. That's it.
So he's talking about cash on hand for Coinbase. Coinbase Global. Pull up their 10Q. Most recent 10Q. This is from the SEC Edgar website. Cash on hand. Cash and cash equivalents. Assets. Look at that. This is 5 million, right? Except this is in thousands. So that's what, 5 billion cash on hand? He's going off of some random thing on CoinMarketCap saying that, oh, they have 500 million cash on hand of liquidity, basing on CoinMarketCap. If you knew how to read a 10K or a 10Q, you would know right off the bat, as of September 30th, what they're officially reporting to the SEC and to its public shareholders is how much money that they hold right there. It tells you how much in customer crypto assets they're holding, customer custodial cash, their total current assets, their non-current assets. This is absolute bogus.
Base stock. $500 million. Okay, the exchange itself has $500 million on reserve. Okay.
It does not have $500 million in reserve. It has certainly a lot more. So that's point one. It's absolute bogus. So let's speed through.
Very easily with APE. All they have to do is sell APE and they can get more cash liquidity, but they don't need it. You know why?
Okay, so now he's going to compare it to AMC. AMC. Pull up their most recent 10Q. AMC's most recent 10Q, what is their cash on hand? Assets, there we go. Current cash and cash equivalents, $684.6 million as of September 30th. And remember, AMC is burning cash every single quarter. It's been burning cash for basically since COVID started. So I don't know what he's talking about. Coinbase has so much more cash on hand as opposed to AMC.
I'm going to tell you why they don't need it. They have revenue. They have truckloads of cash pouring in the doors at AMC.
Okay, truckloads of cash pouring into AMC. This guy never read a 10Q? Net loss, hello. $226.9 million lost this past quarter, Q3. For the year, they've lost $685.9 million. So where's this truckload of money coming in from? Nowhere. It's losing money. The money that they're getting is purely from basically dilution.
Truckloads of cash. Have you ever seen what $2.5 billion in cash looks like? I haven't.
$2.5 billion in cash. Look at the cash burn. Last year, what was their net loss for the first 3 quarters? $1.1 billion. Just this year, past 3 quarters, 685. You don't even factor in Q4 last year. But you know what? That's actually... We can pull up their 10K. What did AMC do? See? There's people who actually get the actual data as opposed to people who just speak out of their ass. So look. Net loss, fiscal quarter 2021, $1.269 billion. They lost that much. Previous, ending 2020, $4.5 billion. So this $2.5 billion, what is he talking about? It's absolute nonsense.
$2.5 billion in cash, but guess what? AMC in 2022, Q1 through Q3, has already made $2.5 billion in cash. They're not worth.
Okay, so you're talking about, what, revenue then? So, where is it? once again, in revenue. They did 2.9. You need to get the figures right. Dude even talks about AMC, but he doesn't even know their own figures. Pull up the figures. So first 3 quarters, it's $2.9 billion in revenue. This is not profit. This is revenue. Learn the difference.
Worried about their tiny little baby $5 billion of debt, which is refinanced already. It's already been refinanced, okay?
Okay, talking about debt and refinancing that. This guy. No clue what he's talking about. Once again, let's look at where their debt is laid out. Come on. Total principal amount of corporate borrowings, $5 billion. $5.075 billion. You've got these senior secured credit facility loans, 2026. Look at the percentage rate. Look at how it's been going up as the federal funds rate has also been going up. The recent Odeon loan that they renegotiated, that's been pushed back. They bought more time on this loan, but look at the interest rate that's going to be hidden on it, because if you read the actual the notes, or the, what do you call it, whatever, the notes, I guess, the side section, it tells you what the new rates are going to be. Nonetheless, this guy has no clue what he's talking about.
Many elite, powerful people will tell you debt is not a bad thing if it's managed properly. They know what they're doing. They've had debt.
Yeah, debt is not a bad thing if it's managed properly, except this company has not been able to turn a positive cash flow. It's burning money quarter after quarter. Net loss every freaking quarter. Last 3 quarters, burning money. Q3, burning money. You can go back, pull up Q2. I'll pull up Q2 real quick here. I don't want to make this video super long. But Q2, net loss again, $121 million. If the company has positive cash flows, if it's able to operate by bringing in money, yes, it can service its debt. But right now, they're burning money with no way to service its debt. The only way to service its debt is basically dilute the crap out of the stock. That's what the whole purpose of Ape was. Raise money so it can buy time for the company to recover. But it's not raising enough. It's not bringing in enough revenue. It doesn't have good enough margins yet to have positive cash flow.
For like years upon years upon years, and it's not much higher than it ever was. Okay, I think it was $3 billion for the most part for their longest time, and now, after many years, it's at $5 billion. Big deal. They're doing.
Okay, so this guy has no. Once again, he's not looking at the financial statements. Where is he getting all these figures?
Great. AMC's doing great. Okay, so I'm trying to let you know, AMC has more cash than Coinbase. All right, more cash. Now,
Nope, that's absolutely false. You're stating false ideas. We can pull it up from the 10Qs. Coinbase has certainly a lot more cash on hand than AMC.
Now, let's take this a little further. Let's take a look at the short interest of Coinbase. Coinbase short interest on their stocks right now, according to FINRA.
And once again, why are you making these types of comparisons? Short interest of a movie theater company versus what? A cryptocurrency exchange type of company? 2 completely different industries. They have different catalysts that push the stock and up or down. It makes no sense for you to compare that.
19.42%. Almost identical. They're so close. They're both being shorted. The short interest is pretty much identical. Okay. Now, if you look at the float of Coinbase stock, they have 3.39 billion shares on float.
Okay, so it's looking at float. So, well, right now they have total outstanding shares was what? Class A common was 178 versus AMC's was what? Nearly one. Hold on. They have 516.8 million of Class A, and then they have another 531.7 mil of Ape, over a billion shares.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's their debt. I apologize. I'm not feeling well. My brain has not been working good lately. So,
Yeah, your brain has not been working good lately. Yeah, because you're obviously not looking at any of these official statements, these filings, and then talking about it. You're just making up numbers. You're just making it up as you go. This is absolutely fraudulent.
The float, I have another note here. In the float for Coinbase stock, AMC has 550 million. So Coinbase has about, or AMC has about 3.5x, way less. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the
keep on going.
revenue for.
Okay, so it does the revenue comparison here then. So okay, AMC revenue 968 million. And Coinbase revenue was what? Revenue was 590. 590 versus 968. So yeah, sure, AMC has a lot more revenue. But guess what? What's the actual cost of all that? What's the operating cost? AMC over $1 billion, almost 1.1 billion. Coinbase 1 point, what? This is in thousands, right? So sure, they're bringing in a lot less revenue, have a lot more costs. Okay. And the stock price of coin is certainly higher. But guess what? It's not diluted nearly as much. AMC has 1 billion plus shares. We talked about Coinbase. 178 million. So let's say combined, that's 178, 48. Easy number, let's say 250 million total shares versus over 1 billion. A fourth of AMC. But nonetheless, it makes no sense to be doing those type of comparisons. Whether you're doing a PE ratio, PS ratio, it makes no sense.
Coinbase.
So let's see what else he talks about. So revenue again.
AMC. So now let's take a look at the stock prices. So much.
So he talks about stock price.
The sheer flow. AMC is destroying Coinbase on the analytics, on the metrics, and the data. They are destroying Coinbase. And Coinbase is $40 a share. AMC is what, $6 a share. Give me a break. You know it's ridiculous. You should know right now AMC is not going anywhere. They're a powerhouse. They've got tons of cash.
AMC is not going anywhere. It's a powerhouse. Financials. It's burning cash every quarter. Q4, you pull up the domestic box office numbers, not looking good either. They're probably going to be burning cash again in Q4. Their Q4 is probably going to be actually potentially slower than Q2. So they're not a powerhouse.
Truckloads of cash. They have little tiny baby debt.
They don't have tiny baby debt. They have a mountain load of debt that they're unable to pay. All they're doing is all that dilution, all the money that they took from these apes is basically going to their debt creditors. That's how they're paying it.
Great CEO. The short squeeze is about to happen. There's nothing to worry about.
There's no short squeeze going to happen on this stock. The short thesis is not dead. The movie theaters is still slow. Movie production, Adam Aaron even said 2 to 3 years. So if production really ramped up Q4 2021, Q3 to Q4 2023 is when we'll see the resumption of movies. Meaning that you still have a good 3 quarters ahead of you where things are going to be slow. And even then, are they going to be up to the levels of pre-pandemic? Even pre-pandemic, they weren't really making money. Especially in slow quarters, Q1, Q3, they tend to be slow. This guy is absolute nonsense. He's an absolute fraud.
They know the T plus 90 is closer than ever. We're looking at probably December 15th to January 4th in that range.
T plus 90, but why are you giving such a wide range of dates? Once again, more fraud. This guy is an absolute joke.
Do a whole nother video on that. I'm going to cut this video short right now because I don't want to make it too long.
And I'm going to end my video here too. There's no reason why you should be watching this guy, subscribe to him, whatnot. He has no clue what he's talking about. You guys need to educate yourself. And you know what? I'm just going to be making more videos here and there, calling out frauds like him. There's no reason why you should be giving him any sort of credence when he can't pull official numbers from official filings. SEC Edgar. No. He's pulling it, coin market cap. Let's trust that. Trust that source of information. Oh, truckloads of money. Yet, you're not pulling up the financial statements to back it up. Absolutely ridiculous. But you know what? It is what it is. This guy's another grifter, another shill trying to push AMC. If he has AMC, he's obviously bag holding. But I'm gonna call it as I see it. So if I get some more time, if work's less busy, I'll be making some more videos, calling out some more folks, and bringing you the actual truth. Until next time, folks, Shadow Stars signing out. Peace.